Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully, the information will probably help you and someone out, and we pretty much just watch videos and talk about them. And I just got to thank the folks that's been rocking with your boy, because you could be somewhere else trying to find these videos, but yet you rocking it out with CSL TV, and I just got to say I appreciate that so much. And I don't want to make my intros too long because y'all came here to see what's going on. So as in always, I hope you guys having a beautiful, blessed day. Let's get it.
How the shocking murder of this young woman erupted into this vigilante mob, and it was all caught on camera. This is 31-year-old Yasmin Williams, a loving daughter and advocate for the unhoused from New York City. But on Friday night, her lifeless body was discovered stuffed into a sleeping bag and put out near trash. Cops say she'd been shot in the head. Surveillance footage led police to a man who had once lived with Yasmin, who also happened to be in a wheelchair. Media report he was seen on video in his wheelchair pulling Yasmin's body in the sleeping bag. But when police went to arrest him, chaos erupted as a crowd formed intent on getting their own justice. You can see as police move the wheelchair-bound man to a gurney, the crowd starts banging on the lobby's glass doors. As the authorities try to bring the suspect out, the mob descends. As he's finally brought out, it's almost too much for the cops to handle, as onlookers start to punch at the suspect and the cameraman's camera falls to the ground. All you can see is the scuffle of legs and various men lunging for the suspect. When the cameraman is finally able to get back up, we see the mob follow the suspect on the gurney towards a waiting ambulance. As cops struggle to load him in, onlookers continue to attack, with some shouting, "Kill him!" The cops are able to keep the crowd at bay and finally get the suspect loaded in, but the crowd refuses to disperse, banging on the ambulance's windows. The 55-year-old suspect has, so far, only been charged with disposal of a corpse. The New York Post reports he's the only person of interest in the killing. This whole thing is still being investigated.
Now, the thing that got me about this story is what they charging this man with. Of disposing a dead body the wrong way, whatever. It doesn't make sense to me. You see how the people was getting justice the way they was trying to get justice, and if the police officers and stuff wasn't there, I'm pretty sure he probably wouldn't be here. But at the same time, if that guy was barricaded in the house and people know him and seen him and all this other stuff, then why wasn't something done then? You know, I understand they all pissed off, you know what I'm saying, because I would be turned up too if I was right in their situation. If I was with them, I would be definitely turned up to the max, because, you know what I'm saying, domestic violence, whether they was together, living together, whatever the whole situation is, nobody should be attacking the other person, and definitely nobody should be thinking they have high power to choose somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, fate in life and shit like that. So my condolences goes out to her family, and you know what I'm saying, it's just a crazy situation.
You're a black man. Why can't you understand civil rights? That should be a forte for you. I thought about coming up here and using some language. And I even said what I wanted to say to one of the officers. I'm not going to say it out of respect for somebody else on that dais. Trust me, Barty. I think you know what I'm talking about. The difference between house and field. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, fuck you and your smile. I'm not your field, bitch. You understand? I am not your field. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You can't ask me to leave. That's protected speech. I am not your field. You want to arrest me? Bring it on, Holmes. One of you cops want to do it? Direct them. Direct them.
That's true. You've got 22 seconds left, so go ahead and use it.
Son of a bitch. Did you guys not just... He wants to remove me because of my speech that he has instigated all fucking night in here. Watch that clock. Watch that clock. I'm going to go to 30 seconds after, and you're not going to arrest me because it happened.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but you know what I'm saying, This dude from Kansas is crazy for calling the mirror what he was calling him. And I'm surprised they let him carry on talking the way he was talking. I mean, we can all see that they all right there, you know what I'm saying, they own little sections and stuff, and he was in the big room right here with the rest of them. So yeah, he couldn't, you know, cut them out. But I'm surprised they didn't turn his mic off. I mean, I'm just sad that he has to be living with all that hatred in his heart, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand why people are so discriminatory against the next person or so racist against the next person. Don't you know the person you probably hating could probably save your life if you needed a kidney or a liver or something like that? Unless they like a big smoker or drinker or something. But other than that, all I'm trying to say is we all the same individuals. We just look different on the outside. Some of us are shaped different, you know what I'm saying? But if you need a kidney and that person is a match, guess what? Your stupid ass is going to be alive. And I just don't understand why people don't have the common sense to understand, you know, about the human race. They all thinking that this race is like this versus this race, when that's not how we was all created.